to the king, baby.
Yes, sir. I need a weapon.
For the Emperor!
We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
You will feel fear, Angel.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Hello everybody, this is Damien Reviews Chocolate Makes You Happy. Chocolate Makes You Happy was developed and published by Blender Games, the same guys who done the Amaze series, which I am currently playing on my channel. The release date is November 2017 and the genre is a casual puzzle game. There's no story to this game. It's 50 levels of trying to get your chocolate cookie to stay on a chocolate bar while trying to overcome obstacles and dodge marshmallows. Doesn't sound crazy at all. The gameplay was interesting. To break it down, as I said, you play a chocolate cookie with little treats on top. Each level has a chocolate bar that you must come to a full stop on. I mean, as in you can roll off and you have to do the level again. The chocolate bar acts as an exit point. As I mentioned earlier, you have various obstacles to overcome, such as shortbread biscuits that fling themselves across the map, marshmallow that go in a pattern which you have to avoid because even the slightest touch means you start the level again. And there were other obstacles such as boiled sweets that you could break to open up a new pathway. There was a hell of a lot of trial and error in this game, which usually comes with territory for puzzle games, so that was fine, and I actually had a lot of fun trying to work out the various routes and obstacles I had to overcome to pass to the next level. I didn't find it that hard though. I mean, I got caught out a couple of times and, I had to think about, certain routes and whatever, but to be honest, I thought the game was quite easy. And in terms of a puzzle game, I didn't find it that challenging, but it was still very fun. In terms of graphics, I don't know if it's because I love chocolate, but I actually really like the artwork in this game. The art style is very reminiscent of Candy Crush, and to be honest, I think they done a really good job. I think all the pieces of sweets and candies and cookies look amazing, so I would not recommend if you're hungry. But apart from the art style, the graphics themselves are nothing to write home about, but they're fine and they're about the standard you would expect from an indie game. So, there's nothing wrong there. Soundtrack. In terms of sound and soundtrack, I'm going to say the same that I said about Maze. The music is fine, there's no actual problem with it, but... and there is a but. There is only one song and it can get bloody repetitive. Other than that, the sound's absolutely fine. So yeah, let's just get into the roundup. The game is actually pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. It's simple, but it has elements that just work together, with a fun premise and gameplay that actually keeps you entertained. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good game. So yeah, let's just get into the points. Though I'm going to change my rating system again. I know, but just hear me out. While I feel that story and gameplay are still the major part of a game, but upon further reflection, I think that equal share should be given in terms of ratings. So, no more 1-1-1-2-5, as in 1 point for graphics, 1 point for sound, and 1 point for worth. I think they should all get equal footing. The reason for this is that some games and game companies aren't about big storylines, and I feel it wouldn't give them a fair shot if I base a good few points to story and gameplay, even though, as I said, gameplay is a major part of the game. So, some games are more about art style or music. So, yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to go. But I will say this now, it is not going to change again. So, the 5 categories haven't changed, as in it will still be graphics, sound, worth, storyline, because that is still my major part for me, and gameplay. So they haven't changed, but each of the categories will be out of 10, 10 being the best, and then overall score of 100. So yeah, let's get into this. So graphics, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. I thought the graphics were fun and really nice, and it gave you something interesting to look at. Sound, I will give a 5 out of 10. The music and sounds aren't bad, just repetitive. Worth, I will give a 8 out of 10. For 99¢, I think the game is very much worth it. It's not long, as in I've done everything in 2 hours, but it's a nice, casual, fun game, and I think for 99¢, I think you're getting your money's worth. Story, I'm giving 0 out of 10. There's absolutely no story. As I said, it's still a major part to me, so I'm still giving it a 0 out of 10. But yeah, it is all out of equal footing. And gameplay. Funny enough, I'm going to give this game a 7.5 out of 10. I know it seems quite high, but as I said, I actually had a good bit of fun with this game. What can I say? It charmed me. I like it, and I would gladly play the sequels, of which there are many. 12 more to be exact at this moment in time. But we'll get through them eventually. There's so many games to play. So that gives Chocolate Makes You Happy a grand total of 55 out of 10. That is my review, and as always, thanks for watching.